Welcome back, guys, to my Premier League predictions. This is going to be pretty much the predictions I think are going to happen for the new Premier League season. The time is currently 12:15. I've had to re-record this. I did record this last night, but the internet went off and I couldn't really fully record it. But I'm re-recording it now 15 minutes before the first game kicks off. So in 20th, I say Hull. They've got some problems behind the scenes, and I don't think they're gonna survive. Burnley came up. I don't think they've improved at all, and they're gonna just go straight back down. Watford, I mean, they're a good team. Got some good strikers in Dini and Igalo, and now this Success guy. They've got a new manager, and I don't think that new manager is going to do too good for them. New league, never managed in the Prem before, and he's not really that good of a manager. Above them is David Moyes' new team and Sunderland, avoiding the relegation. I think Sunderland are going to avoid relegation this season, then improve next season. I think David Moyes is at the right club to do well at, as I think David Moyes prefers to have a club to build with, and I think Sunderland is that club. Above them, West Brom. Now I think Tony Pulis has never been sacked. Of course, he's been sacked. Never been relegated with a club, and I think that's not going to change this year. And I think West Brom are going to finish 16th. Above them, 15th, Swansea. I mean, they've sold their star strikers, and they've replaced him with Llorente. So not really a good replacement, but Swansea are decent. I mean, they have sold Ashley Williams. Gylfi Sigurdsson could be leaving, and I think they're not going to do as well as they did last season, and they finished 12th last season, so I don't think they're going to do as well as they did. Above them are the new boys in Middlesbrough. I think they've improved dramatically, and they've brought in Premier League proven players like Negredo. Victor Valdez is an amazing keeper. They've got Jordan Rhodes, who can score goals, and they've also got Brad Guzan in defence in goal, and Fabio in defence. Again, both are Premier League, got Premier League experience in them. Bournemouth last season were amazing, and they managed to survive the drop, and I think they're going to improve on last season and finish 13th. Above Bournemouth, Crystal Palace dropped off post Christmas last year, this year, and they haven't really improved that well. They are trying to sign Benteke, who will be a decent player for them, and they've sold Balassi to Everton, so that's going to be a huge blow to them. Above them are Southampton, who have lost Ronald Koeman. Ronald Koeman is an amazing manager, probably one of the best in the league, and Southampton keep doing this with their team. They keep selling all their best players, then having to replace them. They've done it so far in the past, but they don't think they've done it this time. They sold Wanyama, they've signed Højbjerg. They've sold Mane, haven't really got an improvement like in a backup now for him. So I don't think Southampton are going to do that well. Above Southampton are Stoke, and Stoke again. They've got a decent team. I mean, they've got Arnautovic, Kiri. They are trying to sign Berahino, who I think would be an amazing striker for them. But I think Stoke are just going to have an average season, which I think Stoke fans would be happy with. Above them are Ronald Koeman's new team, Everton. Recently sold Stones, could be selling Barkley, I believe, to Arsenal, and Lukaku back to Chelsea. But they have sold Stones. They've brought in Balassi and Williams, who I think is going to be a good replacement for Stones, even though he is older than Stones. I think Everton are going to have an okay season, judging by the fact of the teams above them. I think if Everton finish 9th, the Everton fans will be quite happy with that. Above Everton are West Ham, who Sorry about that, but I think I was on West Ham, and they haven't recently moved into the Olympic Stadium. They've signed some amazing players in Faguli, Gökhan Töre, Andre Ayew. Just trying to think of players off the top of their head. They've signed Masuaku and Harvard Norvite, who are going to be all amazing players in the future. So I think West Ham are going to do alright this year and finish 8th. Above them are last season's champions. I mean, no one predicted them to finish first, but I think, judging by the teams, as you can already see who's going to win the league and all that there, judging by the teams above them, I think 7th would be amazing for Leicester if they can finish in 7th. Now on to the top 6. Spurs. I mean, they've got an amazing squad. Finished 3rd last season. Bottled it on the last day, which then let Arsenal finish above them, which I do think is going to happen this year. Arsenal finishing 5th, but Spurs haven't really improved, haven't really got much of a team, like much experience in that team to continue. Above them, continue their good form. Above them are their North London rivals Arsenal. Haven't signed a striker yet as of recording, and I don't think they're going to end up signing one unless they do spend big on Icardi, or I think the other person they're looking in at is Lacazette. But if they sign him and maybe sign a new defender in Mustafi, who they have agreed terms with, but they haven't agreed a fee for Mustafi, I think Arsenal might improve. But at the moment, I see 5th as being Arsene Wenger's last season at Arsenal's finish. Above them are Jurgen Klopp's team. Jurgen Klopp's now managed to have a full transfer window to make Liverpool his team, and I think he's made some amazing signings in Sadio Mane, Jorginho Wijnaldum. They've signed